Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be talking about NIO, what it's doing today, how it's been such a crazy ride on actually the overall market. It's just not NIO. If you're watching NIO, you've been watching NIO in the morning, you're like, wow, what in the world happened? You're like, what happened? What's NIO doing? We're going to get right into this. Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you that I do have a free Discord server. Link in the description below. If you ever need help during market open, hop in here, ask some questions. We're here for you. Now let's get right into the video and let's talk about the crazy ride NIO has had. So NIO, what happened today? It opened up right at $64. We were like, hey, this looks bullish. NIO is up there. It looks like it's heading. It's stronger. Then what happened out of nowhere? This was on the overall market, guys. This was just not NIO. So if you're watching NIO, don't panic. This was on the overall market as well. So we just had this huge red candle. Guess where we found buyers though? We dipped down at $59, came right back up, and we're staying above $59. I've talked about this in many videos before. I said this $59 mark, if we get a pullback down to here, that would be completely fine. Now, on my Sunday video, I was talking about I would like a pullback on Monday, or red Monday, and then push up for the rest of the week. Well, we pushed up today, and then we gapped back down and got that 59 dip buy. So if you're watching that, congratulations. That was a good entry. Now, the important thing is that we hold it. Now, today it's very volatile. We can go ahead and look at the NASDAQ. Look at this huge wick. We pushed all the way up, and then just bam, came screaming down. We found buyers, and now we're pushing back up. So NIO, it suffered the same thing. We were up, then pushed all the way down, and then we found some buyers that were back above $59. So if you're watching this video, no matter if the market's still open or if it's closed, we need to stay above $59. This is a really crucial part. Now, if we dip below it, then it's most likely heading back down to $57. But this $59 mark, it is staying strong. We tried to break it earlier. We came down, snapped right back up, and we've kind of just been slowly bleeding off. But notice though, the difference is we're not having this huge panic that we had earlier. This is more of a controlled sell-off. This is, people with their emotions are still intact. This right here, the sell-off we had previously, bam, that was emotion filled. It was either banks manipulating the market so they can get in lower because they know earnings is coming up, or it was just a flash crash. Either way though, NIO, the important part of this is that it has to stay above $59. So let's say that we stay above $59 today and we close above $59. Great, we're bullish, but where do we need to be heading up to? Where does it need to start going back up? Well, we know that we had a strong resistance here at around 63.50. We had a strong resistance there. We gapped up above it this morning, and then we stayed above it. So that 63.50 mark, that's an important mark. Getting above that is obviously bullish, which we did today, but we weren't able to hold it. Now, yes, that was partly due to the market. The market had a huge play in that, so I wouldn't be too worried about that huge sell-off. Everything was selling off like I mentioned before, so I wouldn't be worried. The important part is we stayed above $59. So since we're staying above $59, we need to start uptrending back up to this resistance. It's been a strong resistance several times before. So we know going into this week, if we're going to continue this bullish momentum, then we definitely need to get above 63.50 and hold above it. Notice previous times before, we weren't able to hold above it. Even today, we weren't able to hold above it. So this area right here is a very area where there's a lot of buyers and sellers, and there were a lot of sellers today. So keep that in mind when you're looking at NIO today. Do we hold above $59? Great. If we do, then we need to start heading back up to this resistance line. Now today, I will admit, this was an unusual day. We have a lot of volatility with earnings coming up. So today is very volatile. It's not normally like this. The whole market was tanking. Now let's do the scenario that we get below $59, because that could happen. Like I said, anything's possible, and we have to take in both sides of the story. So let's say that we get below $59 like we did earlier, and that we actually close above it. Well, the area I'd be looking for it to hold is definitely this 57 mark. So let's say we get below $59, and this $57 mark needs to hold. We've held here multiple times before, and then we were consolidating, and that's what caused that move up on Friday. So we consolidated around this 57 mark, pushed up above 59, and just went for it. So if we fall below this $59 mark, then definitely that $57 mark needs to hold. Now, I'm not saying that it will break below it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if there's a possibility that it breaks below $59, then it needs to hold 57. Now, on the grand scheme of things, this just looks like a dip buy. So we had this sell off. This was the NIO day hype. We consolidated, we based out, and now we're pulling back, and then we need to make sure that we stay above the support, because if we fall below it, then we're kind of breaking this reversal pattern because we're coming back down to $57. So the key takeaways from this video today, no matter what time you're watching it, are we above $59? If we're above $59, great, we're still bullish. So if you're watching the video, no matter what time it is, if we're above $59, we're still bullish. If we get below it, are we holding above $57? If we're below it right now, at the time of this video you're watching it, then it definitely needs to hold $57. If it doesn't hold $57, next stop is $53.69. But NIO still looking strong. Mentioned before, there's no need for you to be alarmed. There's no need for you to panic. It's doing completely fine. Just see what it's finishing for the rest of the day, and then we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate all the support. Let me know in the comments below, what's your average? How long are you planning on holding it? And are you planning on adding more? Either way, I will see you all in the next video.